Expert Academy. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Jeff.
Hi, and I'm Dr. Jun.
Dr. Jun here. Okay. So come, let's continue it. Okay, today we are happy again here to share our information from Revix Clinic, and our topics today. Okay, I think straight to the point is talking about slimming.
Yes.
Yeah, and what's so important or interesting about slimming? So the topic that we are talking about slimming today is why we are not able to slim down. Okay, so there are many people facing the same problems, where whichever problem or methods that you have tried to slim down, but anyhow you are not able to be successful. The weight is not slimming down. So in this angle of problems, there are actually a lot of reasons behind. Yeah, a lot of reasons that causing us to be difficulty to slim down, or even maybe you are not doing the right things or not understanding the right things. So that's why you are not slimming down. So today is our opportunity here to share some information with every one of you regarding why you are facing this issue. Okay. So why we are talking about this topic is because we have been doing slimming treatment almost 10 years, and all this while we do see many kind of patients facing issues as they experience before they see us. For example, they have tried to slim down by most classical way, diet.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever we try to slim down with diet techniques, there are some people may be successful, but there are also people who are not able to be successful. We do see people who successful are in the younger age group, but who are in the older age group, usually may not be able to be successful. Okay, and why? Yeah, do you know?
Yeah. Why is it some people, especially young people, more easily to get weight loss by just dieting or just exercise this? Because there is much more about balancing the input and output.
Wait. Don't tell them first.
Okay.
Okay, we will talk about there are some common scenario when we do see people who try to slim down but they are not able to slim down. So most of the time the method that they try, yeah, are the common method that we usually heard about. Okay, but the thing is, even though they try all these techniques, that supposedly certain people do see results, but why certain people do not see results? The most common techniques that people use are diet, yeah, cutting down diet, eat lesser, eat healthier. But some people successful, but some people not successful. Why is it so? Right? So besides diet, there are also other method that people try. For example,
And exercise.
yes, if you want to slim down, you will do exercise. So keep on exercising, but why you successful but I'm not successful, right? Okay. So beside diet, beside exercise, what else? Anything you try?
I heard people also injecting some
Injecting.
medication. Yeah.
Okay. Ozempic is the
Yes.
most famous now. So even recently, there's another new version of Ozempic called Monjaro. Yeah, it's also getting more and more interest in the public, yeah, who are looking into more breakthrough in results of slimming. Okay, but anyhow, still people who are successful, and there are people who are not successful at all using this Ozempic injection. Why is it so? Okay, besides diet, exercise, injection, what else would you do, Dr. Jun, when let's say you want to slim down?
Maybe I will try go for the slimming center.
Slimming center. Do you went to slimming center before?
No,
No lah, you
but
so thin,
yeah,
okay.
my people around, yeah, I heard some
Okay.
of them.
What?
Brand,
Yeah, what slimming center offer usually?
Usually, maybe it's like cool sculpting and like
Okay,
targeted treatment.
targeted.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes they wrap your body.
Yes.
Yeah, do some massage, do some vacuum massage, do some heat treatment, some even cold treatment. Yeah, all these try to help us to lose weight. Sometimes, yes, it seems to be successful. You went to the slimming center, beside doing this treatment, they ask you to, they advise you on certain nutrition method, ask you to eat this, eat that, maybe calculate your calories, yeah, limit your calories intake per day. And after that, wow, you lose maybe 1 kilos, 2 kilos, and your inches also reduce 1 to 2 inches. Seems to be very effective. But anyhow, there are still people who are not successful. Yeah, there are still many people unable to gain any good result of weight reduction, even spending thousands and even 5 figures in their spending, but still not getting result. So why is it so? Why is it so? Yeah, and
so
this
frustrated.
frustrating. Yes, I believe this is a very frustrating condition. If you are the person in this scenario, you try to lose weight, you know that weight issue is a concern for you, and you want to lose the weight, but whatever techniques been using or been trying is not effective. And anyone know the reason behind why all these techniques supposed to lose weight? Certain people successful. I tried, but I'm not successful. Why is it so? Yeah, there are many techniques that offering treatment to let you lose weight or help you to slim down. Not only slimming center, yeah, there are also doctors, yeah, advising some slimming program, advising some machines, even like build your muscles, massage your fats, yeah, drain your lymphatic, try to kill your cellulites, yeah, try to drain all the water retention. Okay, some machine even claim that it can reduce your visceral fats, help to boost your metabolism from external. You go and do the cryo chamber, go into a cold chamber, try to make the cold temperature to sort of stimulate your metabolism. There are many resources, methods that are available out there, offering choices and options for you to slim down. But hold on. Okay, slimming maybe is difficult, but if you want to slim down, most importantly is you must listen to our live today. Why? Because we are going to tell you why is it so difficult to slim down and what should we look at. Yeah? When we are slimming down the body, what should we know before we start doing all this treatment? Will that treatment effective for you or not? Okay, depends on factors that you are having. Okay, so we do prepare certain uh, information for your reference. Okay, just how we did mention, you try diet, you try exercise. Okay, you try the Ozempic injection. Okay, but still not effective. Then you try the cool sculpting treatment, the injection. People claim to fat melting. Yeah, injecting in your chin, upper chin, under the arm. Okay, some people effective, but why some people not really effective? Okay, so radio frequency machines, massaging, yeah, reduce your fat. Okay, muscle sculpting machine, cellulite machine, cryo chamber. Okay, but why still not losing the kilograms?
Why?
Why? Okay. On our slides here, now we are showing 7 reasons. 7, 11, 7, not 11. 7 reasons that commonly affecting every one of us to cause us to gain weight. And when we are talking about losing weight, we need to understand these 7 factors to know why and what you are looking at. Okay, what is your weight issue and what suppose is your issue or your problem that you need to do. Okay, so maybe we start on number 1.
This one.
Okay, so number 1 is weight. Maybe you can make the screen bigger. The weight and the shape. Okay, what is the difference? Sometimes you want to lose weight or you want to sculpting your shape or make your shape nicer. Which one is which one?
We, yeah. First of all, we need to know what is weight made up of.
100 kilos,
100 kilos.
90 kilos.
Yeah. Our weight is not just composing of fats.
Okay,
Yeah. It also composing of
muscle, bone, fats,
yeah,
water.
and also water.
So if we have big bone, people say, wow, big bone, big structure, and I have a lot of muscles, but I don't have a lot of fat,
Yes.
but my body weight is high, maybe 80 kilos, 90 kilos. But is that considered fat?
Okay, this one, we don't just look at the figure on your weighing machine.
Okay,
We need to look
at the shape.
more in shape and also in more details like each of your body composition. What is the percentage of each body composition? Yeah.
So if a person has bulky muscle but also a lot of fats, then the body weight may be increased or on the high side. So that's why if you want to lose weight, first of all, you need to understand your body shape first or body composition. That makes you at least first step to understand if you want to lose weight, what should you do or what is your problem? Is it a lot of fats, a lot of water, or lack of muscles, or actually your bone is heavy?
Yes.
Maybe yes, yeah. Okay, I think we do see many people who are looking for weight loss. Sometimes they may not really understand. So they come in and they say they want to do some body sculpting treatment like cool sculpting or body fat melting injection. They want to reduce the fat. But if they have a higher body weight, okay, or the body weight is on the higher side, so maybe when they want to slim down on this part of the body, so simultaneous treatment to reduce the body weight and also reduce the shape would be a better choice of treatment rather than just the shape treatment alone, right? So sometimes if you do just the shape treatment alone, your result may not be very good because your body is still gaining weight on its own. Okay, so I think this is why sometimes when you are looking into weight loss, but your thinking actually is to reduce the shape, and you are not getting the results because you are not understanding on your body weight issue at the same time. Okay, so this is a weight and shape, and you should understand both to know Okay, what is your current position? Alright. Anything you want to add on? No? Okay. Second. Okay. Any question from the floor? Later. Okay. A lot of people may not understand or may not know about this. Okay. Subcutaneous fat and visceral fat.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe Dr. June want to explain first.
Okay, so first of all, subcutaneous fat is the fat that lie underlying our skin. That, okay.
Pinchable fat.
Then
Okay.
we can see it over the arm, over the thigh, or over the buttock, over the abdomen, the tummy.
The tummy area, the thigh
You
area,
can pinch it. You can
the
pinch
waist
it.
area,
Yes.
the arm area. You pinch the fat. If it is thick, means you have a lot of subcutaneous fat.
Yes.
Fat underlying the skin.
Yes.
Then how about visceral fat? What is it about?
Okay. Visceral fat is something that we cannot see,
Cannot
we
see,
cannot
okay.
pinch
Cannot
because
pinch.
it's inside our
Inside.
body. It's
Okay.
especially in the abdomen, around our organ.
Around organ. Okay.
It
Wrap the organ.
Our
Wrap our liver.
Yeah, liver,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So is it something to do with fatty liver?
fatty liver, is.
It's a kind of
interrelated.
visceral fat.
Yes.
Okay. This fatty liver is a condition. It's also a type of visceral fat.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So visceral fat is the fat that covering the organs. Commonly in the abdomen, covering your sort of 包住 covering your liver or inside your liver or inside your kidneys also possible or around or guts. Okay, your guts can also cover your hearts. Okay, so these are the visceral fat is more unhealthy.
Yes.
It's a determination or the characters of inflammation in the body. The inflammation can disturb your metabolism of fat or metabolism of sugar, or your body collect a lot of free radicals, toxics. Then the visceral fat is the condition, the presentation of having all these issues. Either your fat metabolism, your sugar metabolism, or your free radicals collecting. Right? So if your visceral fat is there, means you do have all these reason behind. But if you don't have visceral fat, but you have subcutaneous fat, that probably is because you born with this body shape itself. So in our human, they are actually divided into 3 types of body shape. Some born with thin but tall. Some born with square shape. Okay, means you are not thin, not tall. Okay, moderate, chubby. But some born with a broad, very broad size. Nice size. I mean a bit short, but you are a bit broadened body shape. So you probably born with this body shape itself. So that's why you have a little bit more fats, maybe on your arms, or maybe on your waist or on your lower body. So if you are having this kind of issue, or sometimes when you look into weight loss, but if you're having visceral fat, then maybe you thought there is a fat around the abdomen, you try to do exercise, sit up lah, pump it lah, okay, and you're not losing, it's because the visceral fat is the culprit, it's not the subcutaneous fat. Indeed, if you are already having subcutaneous fat at your abdomen, okay, and assuming that you don't have visceral fat a lot, doing exercise like sit up, okay, pumping may not really the real or correct techniques of exercise. Okay, later on we'll tell you what exercise you should do. Okay, so I think this is also the second point of understanding that we need to know. And if you are facing an issue of why you are not losing body weight, maybe this is the knowledge that you should know. What is subcutaneous fat and what is visceral fat? Okay. Number three. Okay, cortisol and insulin. Right. So when you are having high body weight, there is also a condition in the body, mostly or maybe due to high cortisol level or high insulin, which you may not know. Okay. Then how you can know, how you can sort of try to know yourself whether is it high cortisol or high insulin that causing you to have high body weight. Okay, what is cortisol?
Cortisol is stress.
It's a stress
hormone, that triggered. We release during stress.
Okay.
to fight the stress
If I always sleep
response.
very late, is it stress?
Yes,
Yes. If I always worry about my work,
yes, definitely.
if I always worry my patient cannot lose weight,
Yes,
is it cortisol? Yeah. Wow.
a lot
If
of
I worry
stress.
that, wow, I don't know whether you understand or not, is it stress?
Yeah, very stress.
Very stressful, okay. If I also worry, okay, every day worry, I worry, every day also worry, okay, you probably having high cortisol.
Very high
Hmm.
level of cortisol in your body.
Okay, how do we know that we are having high cortisol? Besides all these worry, sometimes we may not realize. But what are the symptoms that we can feel? Yeah, that tells us that we have high cortisol in the body.
High cortisol in the body, maybe you always feel like fatigue.
Fatigue, tired, yes,
Tired.
always feel tired,
Mm-hmm.
no energy, cannot concentrate,
Yeah.
and most likely you have disturbed sleep quality.
Mm.
Okay, your sleep may not be in a good form. Okay, so this is a characteristic of having high cortisol in the body. Then what cortisol does affect in our body weight? How does it affect our body weight?
When cortisol build up in our body, then our body will metabolism will be slow down.
Okay.
Then the slow down of metabolism will affect the weight loss. Yeah, the weight loss progress.
Okay. So cortisol can slow down your metabolism. That's why you start to burn fat or burn sugar slower. That's why you're starting to lose weight. And cortisol actually also will stimulate more buildup of free radicals in the body. That will stimulate your visceral fat formation. And another indirect connection of cortisol causing weight is actually it go through insulin resistance. Okay, when cortisol build up, it will cause a character called insulin resistance. And when you have insulin resistance, your body will metabolize sugar less effectively. Okay, then your body will collect all the fats, all the sugar as fat. Okay, then what is insulin? Okay, do you know what is insulin? Anybody know? Insulin is a common thing. I think a lot of people know. Yeah, it's a hormone that our body built to help our body to regulate the sugar in the body. And the insulin function is supposedly helping the cells to intake all the sugar so that the sugar is burned in the cells. But if your body has insulin resistant, which means the insulin is not functioning, become resistant, then your body is not burning effectively on all the sugars. Whatever food that you take, yeah, it may contain some calories, some sugars, and this sugar is not being used in the cells or being burned out in the cells, then it will collect as fat. So insulin resistance can cause by cortisol level, but it can also cause by other issues.
Yes.
For example,
Like taking high sugar intake, high carbs
Yes.
of diet.
if you always like to take high sweet food, ice cream,
Yes.
always eat ice cream,
Ice
or
cream.
you cannot. Always eat breads.
Yes.
I like to eat a lot of biscuits,
It's also carbs.
okay, cookies.
Yes, definitely.
So, cannot lah. Milo, I cannot drink Milo.
It's also
High in sugar. Okay. If you always like to eat this kind of foods, sugar, yeah, or even fruits,
Yeah.
okay, like watermelon, dragon fruits. What else? Mango.
Yes.
Okay. These fruits are high in sugar, low in fiber. Generally, it will spike up our sugar level very quickly after we consume it. So if you like to take all this food, then ice cream, then biscuit, then bread, some more, so it will spike up our sugar very high each time after we take this kind of food. And slowly it will makes our body to form a condition of insulin resistance. Then we will start to gain weight very easily, right? So this is another issue in our body that causes us to have a sort of ability to gain weight easily. And when you have this kind of character, you will not be able to lose your weight so easily. What is the symptom that our body will show if we have insulin resistance?
Insulin resistant, you will frequently
Craving for sugar.
crave for sugars.
After we eat the dinner, hey, maybe let's eat ice cream. After we have a lunch, maybe go and have a juice, or
Yes.
maybe eat some fruits. Before sleep, let's take some supper. Right? All these symptoms are telling us, our body is telling us that you're probably having insulin resistance. And this is the habits that your body will establish or sort of develop by itself. So if you're trying to lose weight, sometimes you will be struggling with this habit. I just want to enjoy some ice cream, a bit cheating, or else our life no meaning, this cannot eat, that cannot eat, no meaning. Actually, we understand what you are facing now is insulin resistant with all this craving, which are overriding your desire of eating. Okay, of course, when we have this issue, our body actually trapped in the cycle. When you eat more in this kind of sugars, high spiking sugar food, you will gain more insulin resistance and you will tend to crave for more sugar and you will you are trapped in this cycle. Your body will not lose weight.
Yes.
Yeah. No matter how you do exercise,
Yeah.
so also will be difficult. Okay. Sometimes cortisol and insulin just correlate with each other. Yeah, for example, I worry that you don't understand what is this topic about. I feel stressed. I go and eat ice cream to release my stress. So you see, when I'm stressed, my cortisol will cause insulin resistance. Then it makes you crave for sugar. Then I go and eat ice cream. Then it makes insulin resistance worse. But I'm not settling down or sort of cure my cortisol, and I become fat after that. I should not worry about whether you understand or not. I think you should understand. Okay.
You see the
Alright, so if you want to lose weight but you cannot lose weight, okay, I hope at least now you're starting to have some idea. Okay, we have mentioned about you should have a good idea whether you are losing your visceral fat or your subcutaneous fat, or you're losing your weight, or your aim is to improve your shape. Or maybe you are not knowing actually you have high cortisol or maybe high insulin resistance in the body. Number 4 reasons that we are talking about why you are unable to lose weight is probably you are not doing the right techniques in your diet control. Okay, here we are talking about sugar control or intermittent fasting and ketogenic diet. Okay, I believe many people do get to know about insulin resistance and intermittent fasting can help to reduce insulin resistance. But how really insulin resistance can be helped by intermittent fasting? Okay, first of all, let's explain what is intermittent fasting. How is it done?
So intermittent fasting is we eat at certain period and then we fast over certain period. And the most common technique of intermittent fasting is the 16-8.
16 16 hours of
Means 16 hours of fasting,
fasting. Okay,
8 hours of eating.
eating. Okay, what should we do during 16 hours? Fasting means we cannot eat at all.
Okay, so you actually there's few level.
Few level. Okay,
You can choose not to eat anything at all.
okay. Can drink water or not?
Drink plain water
Plain
is
water
okay. Plain
16 hours including sleep.
Yes.
So let's say 8 p.m. until the next
Next
day,
day
12 p.m., which is 16 hours.
Yes.
So it means that I can take my dinner at 7,
7.
then 8 p.m. I don't eat anything.
Yes.
I drink water alone.
Can.
Then until next morning 8 a.m. I don't eat breakfast. I can drink water, drink a lot of water. Then 12 p.m. then I can take my brunch or lunch lah.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's quite easily done. Yeah. Then during these 16 hours, can I do exercise?
During these 16 hours, you can do some
Exercise?
exercise.
No problem.
Yes.
Okay. So if I want to drink coffee during this period of time, can or not?
You can, but coffee wise, you don't take those with sugars.
No
or
sugar.
No 3-in-1.
Black-
no 3-in-1.
Black sugar
Just
is fine.
black coffee.
Or black coffee, black
Yeah,
sugar.
Black coffee.
Okay, black coffee, okay. Or green tea, can?
Green tea can? Yeah, green tea no sugar.
Can I drink
Yes.
some protein powder?
Protein powder. Protein powder, yes,
Possible.
possible.
But if it is sort of strict 16 hours fasting, it should not be lah, right?
Yes.
Unless you are exercising intensively
Yes.
and you are doing some weightlifting, yeah.
Then you
So
can
maybe you can take some
supplement
protein, okay, and you should choose whey protein, which is least in sugar content.
Yes.
That helps you to cover up the 16 hours. and the rest of 8 hours can eat buffet.
Okay, so for the rest of 18 hours,
Uh-huh.
you should choose your food wisely.
Wisely.
as
So,
well.
McDonald's,
McDonald's
KFC.
better not.
海底捞
Better.
buffet,
You can take protein,
protein,
lean meat,
lean meat,
lean meat.
body meat, right? So of course, it goes along with our different lifestyle. Sometimes you want to eat char kway teow, yeah. You want to eat mee goreng. You want to eat roti canai. Yeah, you want to eat chicken rice, bak kut teh, okay, or you want to eat seafood. So is it possible or not?
It's possible,
Mm-hmm.
but don't every day lah.
Every day, no choice. Yeah. So sometimes we have to socialize, friends, families. So make it easy. I think as long as you can cover up the 16 hours well, 8 hours you try to avoid excessive eating. Yeah, a normal portion of eating is good enough. So of course, if you think that you can't really control the choices of food, yeah, then try to control the amount at least. Yeah. But if you can control the choices of food, then of course you try to eat clean. Yeah, eat more whole food. The whole food means you try to eat there's a food in a whole manner. So means that, for example, you eat chicken, you go and you don't take fried chicken, you take
Don't take sausage.
you don't take sausage or the processed food. You take an original, natural form of food, lightly cooked or healthier cooked. Yeah, so these are the methods. So this is intermittent fasting. So if you have insulin resistant, craving. So intermittent fasting is a technique that can help you to improve your insulin resistance. Okay, so this is sort of the way that you can do, but it's not necessary you will definitely lose weight just by doing so. A lot of people may try, but some of them lose weight, some of them do not. Okay, because your problem is not only insulin resistant, but maybe high cortisol, okay, or some high visceral fat that causing you unable to just successful from insulin intermittent fasting. So don't feel that means insulin resistance is not helpful. Intermittent.
Fasting.
So don't feel that intermittent fasting is not helpful. Intermittent fasting is just a technique. But if you are doing intermittent fasting and you are not losing weight, means you should do intermittent fasting with something else, and you should get to know what is actually happening. Okay, so continue with our life today, and you will understand the whole picture. Okay, so beside intermittent fasting, how about ketogenic diet? There are a lot of people who have tried ketogenic diet and also claim that they lose weight. Some even losing up to 20 kilogram. Yeah, but there are people who are not able to get any result from ketogenic diet. So let's talk about what is ketogenic diet.
So ketogenic diet is basically you take you are on diet of taking food with healthy high fat, etc.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
like bacon.
I'm now imagining brain what is the food that is actually only fats or only protein, no sugar. Okay, ketogenic diet, as what I understand, yeah, is actually a kind of diet way that you eat to make your body turn into ketogenic condition. Okay, so here what is ketogenic condition? Ketogenic condition is when your body is not having any sugar intake, your body will turn into fat burning condition, right? So if your body do not take any food contain sugar, your body will automatically change into a ketogenic state, which your body will start burning fat. So what kind of food can do so? If you don't take any sugar, then the answer is there. Okay, if you don't take rice, you don't take breads, you don't take any biscuits, okay, you don't take any vegetables. Vegetables also contain some carbohydrate. So you take maybe just pure meats, even oil, butter, okay, or olive oil alone, okay, very greasy kind of food, okay. So, but this is the way, when you take just protein, oil, no sugar at all, no fruits, no vegetables, okay. This is the way people do in their diet just to make the body turn into a ketogenic state where the body will start burning fats.
Yes.
Of course, this technique has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantages is actually it helps you to burn fat faster. But the disadvantage is it will makes you very boring with the diet. Okay? And also for people who are having insulin resistance, it may not tolerate very easily because you're craving for sugar. So it's a drastic change. If you have high cortisol level in your body, yes, probably it can help you to reduce some cortisol and help you to sort of release some tension. But the thing is, when you are not having sugar in your diet, you also feel stressful because sugar is the hormone, I mean the food that trigger the serotonin formation. So this is also a disadvantages. And if you're taking only protein and oil, mainly if you are not vegetarian, you will be able to successful easier. If you are vegetarian, you may not be easily successful because you don't have many choices and you always won't feel full if you are vegetarian. You are not taking protein enough. So this is the challenges and disadvantages. And sometimes we may also worry if you are taking ketogenic diet, you are taking the wrong oil, like a lot of trans fat, a lot of frying. So this is also in disadvantageous sort of angle. So ketogenic diet basically is a way people try to mix the body change into fat burning state by changing the diet choices. Okay. Sometimes we can combine intermittent fasting and ketogenic diet. Means in the intermittent fasting 16 hours, you try to eat nothing but drinking water, hydration, good hydration. Then the rest of 8 hours, you try to eat high protein. Sometimes we call it modified ketogenic diet, means you take almost 80% of your food portion, mainly are those protein or oil based, only a minimum portion, very low portion of 20% only like carbohydrate with some high fiber vegetables, but not any rice or any breads or anything with carbohydrate. So this is also another method that you can do. But again, if your body has high visceral fat, high inflammation, and also high insulin resistance, you may not be able to just easily successful by doing so. So if you are not getting result of weight loss, maybe this is not enough. Okay. So, but it doesn't mean that this method is not used at all.
Yes.
It's still possible, but you need to combine with something else.
Yes.
Okay, next. Input versus output. Okay, of course, when we want to lose weight, we need to have this simplest, at least basic ideas of reducing input, increasing output. But you may not know. Okay, sometimes you know what you need to see, what you eat, you cut down the input, but you may not know actually your body do not output. Okay, what are the two reasons that your body do not have output?
Because one of the reasons could be because your metabolism, your own body cell metabolism is slowing down can be by very strict calories diet, calories restriction diet. This one could possibly slow down our own body metabolism. Then your body will hard to lose weight.
So meaning to say, if anyone who have always been trying to cut down their diet, they want to cut perut, they don't want to eat, they want to lose weight. But if they continuously doing all these kind of techniques, eventually their metabolism will become slower by itself.
Yes.
So meaning to say the metabolism will be slower and causing you to be even harder to lose weight.
Yes.
So slimming, try to cut down diet to slim down is not the wise method because it causes your body to adapt to it and you burn slower. The less you eat, the lower the metabolism, the weaker or more difficult for you to lose weight. So diet is not the choice. Okay, so I think this is another very important tips. A lot of people out there, okay, try to be aware. If you want to lose weight, don't always skip your meal. If you always skip your meal, your metabolism will become lower by itself, and eventually you will be not successful to see any weight loss. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then how about muscle mass?
Muscle mass is also very important. If let's say we have very low muscle mass, then because all this muscle can help us to metabolize even during resting time.
Oh, so if you have more muscle mass, I have less muscle mass. So even though we are sitting like this, you are burning more than me.
Yeah.
So how I want to build muscle?
Usually we advise to build like core muscle.
This,
Or
I do dumbbell.
this one you can build your muscle here, but it will not help with the metabolism very much.
Why? This is muscle what? When I look good here. Okay. So I think the understanding is we need to build a big bulk muscle rather than small muscles. So when we want to build big bulk muscle, we need to strengthen our core area, which is our back, our buttock, our abdomen, our thighs. Okay, these are the core muscle which is bigger in size. When we build this muscle, our muscle mass will be much or more significantly increased. Then only your resting metabolism rate will be higher. Then only your output will be higher. So if you diet, you fasting alone and you are not having good muscle mass, you won't be successful.
Yes.
You need to have good muscle mass so that you are burning more and resting. So that will be successful. Okay, so if you are not successful to lose weight, this probably is your problem. Either you've been doing fasting too much before this, or you are having low muscle mass. Okay, so the answer for you is to start building muscle mass and don't always diet.
Because diet is
Okay.
not the choice.
Diet is not the choice. Okay, so now will be a little bit of scientific. Now we are on 6 point, I think. Which how many
6.
points? Sorry, 6. Okay. If you are facing an issue of difficulty to lose weight, this will be your problem. Mitochondrial weakening, and is related with weaker or low optimum thyroid functioning in the body. Okay, first of all, let's Dr. Jun explain to us what is mitochondrial.
Mitochondrion is the powerhouse in our body cell.
Powerhouse.
Our
Okay.
body, you can think of it like battery.
Battery. Okay. Burns. It generate energy.
It use up the nutrients to generate energy to burn our fat, burn the sugar.
Okay.
Yes.
So it keep on burning.
Yes.
So how does it relate with weight loss?
With a good mitochondrial health, our cell can metabolize better, then you can lose weight more easily.
Is it something to do with muscle mass just now or different thing?
It's interconnected.
Okay. So mitochondrion got anything to do with thyroid?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Because our mitochondria need thyroid to generate the energy. Yes. So we need a good thyroid level to have a good mitochondria
Functioning.
energy functioning.
Okay, simple to say. You see, what we can understand is mitochondrion is a powerhouse of the cells. And the whole body cells has this mitochondrion. Each cells we have maybe at least 500 to even 2,000 number of this mitochondrion. So sometimes if your body is not having a good functioning mitochondrion, means your body is not burning, right? So it could be related with insulin resistance, it could be related with cortisol level which is high, or it could be due to low muscle mass, right? So your mitochondrion is not burning fast or quick enough. So probably if a person which have low muscle mass but high mitochondrial functioning, so probably he will be able to lose weight better, right?
Yes.
But the other way now, if you have good muscle mass but your mitochondria is weak, you will also unable to lose weight, right? So the mitochondrion stand alone is also another common factor that causing us to gain weight easily. So mitochondrion can be damaged by a lot of inflammation in the body, poor gut condition, okay, or even infections can damage the mitochondrion. So many things can cause mitochondrion damage and dysfunction. And what regulates the mitochondrion is actually the thyroid hormone. Thyroid hormone, it could be normal for everyone, but when your mitochondrion is not functioning or responding to thyroid, then probably your mitochondrion is on the weaker side. Or if you have normal but low normal of thyroid hormones, that probably also causing your mitochondrion not functioning in the optimal condition.
Yes.
So this is also another underlying characters or underlying causes for many people who are unable to lose weight. So if you have tried diet control, exercise, build muscles, control your diet, do intermittent fasting, ketogenic diet, tackle on your visceral fat, okay, but your mitochondrion is weak, but your thyroid functioning is weak. So that's why you are still not losing weight, right? So this point, this condition, I think many people don't know. Many people do maybe get to know the factor that we just mentioned before. Maybe visceral fat, maybe insulin resistance, maybe high cortisol. But mitochondrion is also another cause that a lot of people may not know. And today we share to you about this very important information about mitochondrial health is one of the important cause that causes your body to gain weight easily. If you're not losing weight, maybe it's due to your mitochondrion, which is weak. Okay. Then, number 7. Today we share 7 common factors why you are not losing weight. Factor number 7 is a condition with gut-brain axis. Okay, what is gut?
That is something, the passage of the food.
The passage of our food. Okay, whatever we eat, the food will go into our gut.
Yes.
So people heard about when we have a poor gut condition, we will gain weight very easily. I think this is a common fact that many people knows. So what are the symptoms of poor gut?
Poor gut is like if someone have frequent bloatedness after,
Okay.
especially after
Gas,
meals,
feeling bloating, okay, easily bloated condition. Constipation, is it also? Constipation, gastric,
gastric,
okay, easily diarrhea,
yes.
irritable bowel. Some people, whenever they go outside, they will tend to go to toilet. When they are at home, they are not going toilet. But when they go outside, they go toilet. So this is also another common symptoms to shows that you have poor gut condition. And when you have poor gut condition, in the worst condition of poor gut, you will actually develop a condition called gut-brain axis. Gut-brain axis is where when your poor gut condition activates the inflammation in the brain through a nerve connection between gut and the brain. This is the nerve name called vagus nerve, and this is a connection between brain and gut directly. So if you have a poor gut condition, this poor gut will actually generate a lot of inflammation and toxics, and these toxics will innervate through the vagus nerve, directly stimulating the gut and directly stimulating the brain, and the brain will have inflammation response. Okay, so what are the symptoms of brain inflammations in this condition?
Like brain fog.
Brain fogging.
Brain foggy, unable to concentrate.
Unable to concentrate.
Easily.
Unable to analyze. Unable to think.
Yes.
Feel confused. Will I feel very emotional?
Yeah, emotional.
Anxious.
Can be one of the symptoms also. Anxious.
I heard one of my patients who have this gut-brain axis, the symptom that he shares is actually whenever he sleep at night, his brain, like a computer, cannot shut down. It's like always keep on actively activating. He just cannot shut down the computer. So it is a character of gut-brain axis. So where your brain is not shutting down, okay, it's because the gut is having a lot of inflammatory characters inside your guts and is stimulating your brain through this vagus nerve. So what is it going to do with difficulty to lose weight?
So when our brain nerve inflamed, then it also make us moody, and sometimes moody, then you will crave for food.
Okay.
Then you eat
So it will go through gut-brain axis, you will go through a cortisol stimulation.
Yes.
Then you will start to have insulin resistance, then you crave. Okay, so just now when we talk about cortisol and insulin, if we handle cortisol and insulin, would it center gut-brain axis? Would it settle down the gut-brain axis?
No,
Not really, right? So because the high cortisol is due to gut-brain axis, so you need to treat the gut-brain axis, only then you can reduce the cortisol. So you see, so things are closely related. Okay, if you have poor gut condition and brain inflammation, it may stimulate your cortisol, it may cause insulin resistance, it may also weaken your sleep. And another character of inflammation in the body is through lacking of melatonin in the body. So this is also another character of causing weight gain, because when you have brain inflammation through the gut-brain axis, your brain inflammation will reduce melatonin formation, and then your body will create or become more inflammation through that. So not only it will go through the cortisol cycle, but it also through a lot of inflammation and making your gut even weaker, making your insulin resistance even weaker, and making your sort of visceral fat collect even faster. So these are the things that just correlated to each other. So that's why when you try exercise, diet, all this slimming machine, all this Ozempic injection, but you're not successfully losing weight, due to these reasons that probably happening in your body, but you are not knowing it. Okay. Alright. So how we solve all this? Whenever you come to us to do slimming treatments, so these are the 7 factors that we are looking at. Okay, and each one of it we will actually use proper techniques to adjust or sort of rectify it. Okay, if you are coming to us to slim down, first question we will always ask you, are you really looking at weight loss or looking at body shape improvement? And usually it comes together, right? So we need to ask you, we need to analyze you, we need to interview you. Okay, so to help you to justify correctly whether you are really looking at weight loss or body shaping condition or both. Okay, so this is how we analyze and help you to choose the correct pathway, okay, or correct direction. Once you get the correct direction, let's say you are in the body weight issue, okay, then we need to measure your body, okay, through a measurement, okay, to know, okay. So let's look at, okay, these are the measurement machines, okay. So we will sort of like measure your body composition,
looking at your muscle
muscle mass,
your
visceral fat,
body fat
fat percentage,
and also your water retention,
water composition, okay, and also muscle mass,
muscle mass.
the skeletal bone mass. So we
Yes.
will need to see whether you are high in what. Okay. So if we figure out your subcutaneous fat is high and weight is normal, then you can proceed with subcutaneous fat sculpting, right? But if you have both, then we have to do both lah. Okay. So if you have weight issue but subcutaneous fat on the higher side, but also weight on the higher side, then usually start on weight first. Okay. So these are the things. Then we will advise you on proper techniques of intermittent fasting and ketogenic diet. So you look at the picture now, a lot of this. So when you are doing intermittent fasting or ketogenic diet, these are the food that you cannot eat. Okay, cannot eat. You look at it, a lot of nice food there, ice cream, chocolate, burgers, even alcohol also cannot.
Yeah, alcohol will simulate the fat storage around our
Okay.
belly.
You heard about alcohol people having fatty liver? Okay, you know why? So alcohol contain high sugar, especially beers. Okay, it doesn't mean that wine okay, wine also not really good. Okay, so if you are doing ketogenic diet, these are the food choices that you can look at. Yeah, so all these healthy whole food, avocado, salmon, a lot of these kind of protein-based food and high fiber vegetables. Okay, you see, no rice there, no biscuits, no flour. Okay, so ketogenic diet. So if you come to us, we will advise you on all these for proper understanding, proper choices of food. Then exercise. Okay, if you want to do exercise, you need to focus on your core muscle. You can do deep squatting, plank, and also if you don't want to do all this exercise, can we do simple exercise?
Can, especially those like came in with very obese or even got some joint
Pain, joint issue,
then maybe you cannot do
all this
very
excessive first. Do
intensive.
light one first.
Do light one first. This one can also calm down your cortisol.
Do exercise that calm down your emotion, relax your body. Go and have a very sort of brisk walk or slow walk at the morning or at the evening. Just relax. Okay. So this also consider exercise, but the purpose is to relax, to reduce your cortisol. Okay. So of course you can choose exercise that can also help you to relax, like yoga, meditation, stretching, and make sure you sleep well also.
Yes.
Okay, sleep can reduce cortisol. Okay, try to avoid seeing food before sleep. Okay, this will make your cortisol high. Okay, then what else? Intermittent fasting, of course, we have mentioned already 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of healthy food. Okay, healthy food. Then, okay, most of people who have tried all this and they are still not gaining their weight reduction properly or as expected, then we will do a blood test to analyze, okay, the body sort of hormone level, thyroid level, cortisol level, okay, and even your inflammation characters. So all these will justify whether you need additional help from us. Okay, if you need additional help from us, then the supplementation, there are many depending on your body. Commonly used are selenium, thyroid supplementation. Even sometimes we use chromium, magnesium, melatonin, to reduce your cortisol, to improve your sleeping quality, to reduce your insulin resistance, and also help you to generate a better functioning mitochondria, right? So these are the methods, okay? And also we commonly use probiotics, and even we also have machines like hypothermia treatment to improve your gut's condition, right? So probiotics is also another wide scope of topic that we can talk about. If you have any interest to know more about probiotics, do let us know so we can answer your question accordingly. So there are some questions on the screen. Let me see. Any questions? Doctor, what symptoms might show that our thyroid function is affecting their weight? Okay, if you have low functioning thyroid but you don't have thyroid disease, means you don't have any swelling on your thyroid, your blood test level is normal, but you probably having low functioning thyroid. Okay, because our thyroid may not act on mitochondria when our body is inflammation. So this character can happen even when your thyroid level is normal, but your functioning thyroid is low. The common symptoms that you feel commonly is you feel cold. When you shake hands, your hand is colder than the rest. This is number one. Or you feel cold intolerance, means you always easily feel cold, even the aircon is not cold. The whole people in the room is not cold, but you yourself is feeling the cold, okay? Or you feel tired all the time. You feel sleepy all the time. So these are the common symptoms. Or you start to lose a little bit hair become thinning, you look a bit pale, you look a bit tired looking all the time. So these are the symptoms that you can see to see whether you are having low functioning thyroid. Your blood test will be normal, but you probably having low functioning thyroid. Okay, so these are the questions. Okay, another question. Okay, this Xuelo is asking, how many probiotics should we one take? Actually, probiotics, a lot of people know about probiotics. There are many kind of probiotics in different selection. Okay, this is actually not the most important things we are looking at. Probiotics, they are actually divided into two common categories. One is that kind of probiotics that you can consume. So means we can externally inject into the body or sort of eat into the body to generate that kind of probiotics. This probiotics is easily gained. Whatever probiotics you take, you can also take it or gain it. But another common characters of probiotics is those characters of probiotic that you cannot consume. There are no sources for you, but you can only build inside your body by giving your body proper prebiotics for those probiotics to grow in your body. So that is the selection techniques. If you want to choose a probiotics, you need to know what kind of prebiotics that help our body to grow those probiotics that you cannot eat one. It can only grow inside. Yeah. So those, for example, lactobacillus, yeah, bacillococcus kind of probiotics are easily grow. But there are certain kind of probiotics you won't be able to get ready-made probiotics to eat. You can only grow that probiotic by taking certain kind of prebiotics that can grow particularly on those probiotics. Usually there are two common sources. One is yellow kiwi, another one is the green banana. So these two are the sources of prebiotic for the probiotic to grow inside. And this group of probiotics is those that you can't consume one. Okay, so we need to have both groups of probiotics, which is the one that you can take, the one that you cannot take one. You need to have a full complete spectrum of probiotics, then only your gut will be healthier. Okay, so taking probiotics, this is the basic knowledge that you should at least know and to let you choose properly. Okay, so how many probiotics? So it's not really how many probiotics, but it's the choices of probiotics and prebiotics that you are taking lah. Okay, so we are coming almost to the end. Okay, time flies, almost 6 o'clock. So any more questions from the floor? And if you have any questions in the future regarding slimming after listening or viewing this video, you are welcome to message us through PM or directly contact us in Revix Clinic through WhatsApp, email us, or even drop us a message in our live comment columns. Then we'll get back to you. All right. So any comment from Dr. Jun? You want to share the last word or bring home message?
Bring home message. So weight loss is not an easy journey. So we should have a comprehensive understanding on our body, what do we need, what is suitable for us to get this journey successfully.
Yes, losing weight is not easy for everyone. Some people found it easy, some people may have some challenges. So if you have challenges, I hope this video information will help to settle down your doubts or this route that you are having. But if you really still cannot really get the results of what you are hoping or expecting to have after even trying whatever techniques that we share here that you have tried and you're still not getting results, then maybe you can contact us for a in-person sort of consultation to get to know better on your condition. Maybe you need a blood test to really figure out and analyze what is happening. Then you will be able to get the most accurate way to lose your weight. And we wish you always successful in your weight loss. Okay, and until we see you again next, our live will be on 27th of August, 2 weeks from now, and we will be great to see you again. Our next topic to be released later. Okay, yeah, we will choose an interesting topic to come and discuss with you. All right.
You can leave your comment below also.
Yeah, you may suggest what you want to listen from us. You can suggest to us. Okay. See you again. Bye bye.